If you've played Yu-Gi-Oh for any amount of time, you would know competitive play is no walk in the park. From deck building to understanding meta trends, competitive Yu-Gi-Oh always has a way to keep you involved and focused. No matter how many games you play or tournaments you win, this is a game where you never truly stop learning, and only the most studious players rise to the top. Looks like I'm going back to Duel Academy. It's time to go pro. A typical Monday for me when I was a kid was waking up, getting a glass of milk, and watching the original Yu-Gi-Oh anime on 4Kids. I gotta admit, back then, I didn't know the rules. The only thing I cared about was seeing Guy the Fierce Knight on my television screen and Yami Yugi winning a duel like he normally does. Me and my brother watched the anime religiously every morning, but we never got our hands on the physical cards until one day we stepped into a Walmart with my mom, and what did we see right in front of my eyes but 2 Yu-Gi-Oh starter decks for the most iconic characters of the series, Seto Kaiba with his blue eyes white dragon, and Yami Yugi with his Dark Magician.
Dark Magic Attack!
My brother, being the older sibling, got first dibs, so he took the Kaiba starter deck, but I got the Dark Magician one, but it didn't matter. That was my Dark Magician. Instead of Yami Yugi being the pro duelist, now it was me. Even back then, I thought I was the greatest duelist on earth. There was some plays that I made were so legendary that you haven't even heard about them. One of the most iconic Nyhmnim plays that comes to mind was when I was learning the game with my brother. He has his full setup with blue eyes, white dragon on the field. Things are looking scary, but I draw my trump card for turn. It's over for him. I activate the Cheerful Coffin. For people that don't know what that card does, just know it's not very good. As most kids do, you go in and out of hobbies though. You find new things that you enjoy as you try to find yourself. It wasn't until years later that me and my brother revisited the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! This time with new starter decks and a new strategy. My brother and I play Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time, but we realized it wasn't just gonna be enough to play between us two. We wanted to check out what the local competitive scene was like. So we took our first stop at our very first locals at Green Tree Sports Cards. I guess you could call it my original stomping ground. Many games were played here by a much younger Gage. It's really here that I learned what it is to be a true duelist. It was actually this spot right here that I played my first match at competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! I lost miserably, but hey, we all gotta start somewhere, right? From the very first match that I played, I learned that there's a lot more to Yu-Gi-Oh! Than meets the eye. It was gonna take a lot of work for me to be the best, but hey, with the heart of the cards and the right mentality, anything is possible. My local game store is actually where I got the majority of my cards as a kid, and it's really where I started to appreciate collecting. Can I get this one? You see, Yu-Gi-Oh! Artwork has always been very special to me. I find it amazing how you can tell an entire story with just one piece of art. I don't get the chance to get out here that often, but when I do, it always reminds me of my humble beginning. Oh damn, we gotta go. My initial videos were the Wild West. I would make a video about anything. Back when I first started making videos, I wanted to be like Titans in the scene. I wanted to be like Galacticon and Asian Eyes White Dragon. Even though these were the creators that I looked up to the most when I first started making videos, you know, they had the superior duel videos, discussions, and deck profiles. I feel like I could be doing something different, something better. That's when I discovered Andrew Nyhmnim, a new-coming vlogger who made it his career to show people poker, Texas Hold'em, from his point of view. There were a lot of early aspects of Andrew's vlogs that I took a whole bunch of inspiration from. One was the use of a live pocket cam, as well as a dedicated layout to teach players about the game of poker. The one thing that reigns true about Nyhmnim's vlogs, though, is it's all about location, location, location. Good morning. Found ourselves in a new location. All right, hey, what's up? We're not in Philly anymore. We're not in Pittsburgh. A little change of scenery today. Hello, everybody. We're in Connecticut, but I don't think I gave any context on why we're in Connecticut. Good morning. Oh, wait, what day is it? Good morning. It is Saturday. Today we find ourselves in I already dropped the camera. Look at that. Every place I go to, I get to meet tons of new people and play against locals and tournament grinders alike. You never know where you're gonna end up next. Speaking of which, we find ourselves at another literal brand new location at the grand opening of Unmatched Gaming in Reading, PA.
actually have my K-Half license card.
As with other grand openings that we've been a part of, there's something big going on today. I'm excited to be a part of it and crush the competition here. In true vlog fashion, never have these things filled out before we get here, but I'm not coming here totally unprepared. Thanks to a lot of practicing at my hometown Top Deck Cards and Games, I feel more than ready to take on the competition today. Top Deck Cards and Games is my home away from home. There's been a lot of content filmed here. It's been a place of many memories. I literally just spent like a half hour looking for one bulk card from Dawn of Majesty, literally the newest set. I spent a half hour looking for this damn thing. We don't have any in the store. After I started showing up more often, I realized I just loved being here, so why not help out? I've been an employee at Top Deck for over 4 years now, and I've met many of my lifelong friends here, both on and off the clock. I'm super thankful that the crew is so accommodating for making videos. There's been tons of vlogs filmed here. From sealed only to my most current videos, this is the place that I feel the most comfortable being myself. Back in familiar territory, we're here back at Top Deck Cards and Games, home sweet home. It's time to wrap up this story and start a new one. I've been playing the game for a very long time. Let's go pro. This is gonna be my first tournament, officially, as a Pittsburgh Knight. Let's get right into it.